Hello, everyone. This is Dave from Dave's Recent Things. All right, today I'm kind of excited because I found a couple of these at my local Dollar Tree. I'm in Canada, and the Dollar Trees here aren't as stocked up, let's say, as our American friends stores down in the South, but I did find two of them. Only two. Just two. But today I'm going to create a Valentine's Day door hanger using both of these heart-shaped wire wreath frames. Why don't I just get started and I'll show you how I put it all together. And today, as I mentioned earlier, I am using two of the Dollar Tree heart wreath frames, along with some ribbon I got from the Dollarama, and these amazing glittery heart picks from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to be using my normal ruler, scissors, and glue gun for today. I am going to start off with my ribbon number 1. This is just red with white hearts. I'm going to glue that around the frame, and then all I'm going to do is just wrap the frame. I'm just simply going to keep it a little bit tight and wrap it around. And I noticed when I came to the corner, I had a little bit of difficulty. You can kind of see here. Usually what I do in corners, I glue it down, but the ribbon wasn't laying down properly. So I just kind of fiddled around with it. It wasn't working out, so I decided to move it around and just wrap it on the outside there like you can see, and then just continue wrapping around. And I folded it a little bit on the back side, and that actually just turned out really well. So when you're doing this, just fiddle around with that little section there where it all kind of comes together, and eventually it will work out like it did for mine in the end. And for my wrapping, I actually used two almost full lengths of the ribbon that came with it. So the first one, I'm just going to glue it down. I've got it about 75% done. And now I'm just going to continue on with my second roll, gluing that down. And then I'm just going to continue with my wrapping all the way around that heart shape. And once I get to the end, I'm just going to cut off the excess and glue that little piece in place to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And once that's all nice and dry and ready to go, I have my first wreath all wrapped with my beautiful ribbon. And now I'm going to wrap the second one with a different ribbon. So this is white, red, and pink with hearts. You can see it all done there with my first one. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different with my bow. It's going to be kind of like a lazy man bow. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting two pieces at 10 inches, and then I'm cutting two pieces at 8 inches for my ribbon number 1 and for my ribbon number 2. And I also had this checkered one, and for this one I'm doing 2 at 10 inches, 2 at 8 inches, and 1 at 4 inches. And again, here we go. So ribbon number 1, 2, and 3 are all 2.5 inch wired ribbon. Ribbon number 1, 2 at 10 inches, 2 at 8 inches, and then the same for 2, and then the additional 4 inch for ribbon number 3. And how I'm going to start this off is just that 4-inch ribbon. I'm just going to curl it up into a little tube shape or a cannoli shape, and I'm going to put that to the side. And for the rest of the ribbons, all I'm doing is I'm adding a little glue at one end, and I'm folding them in half. Now, I'm not folding them to create a crease, but I'm going to create a little teardrop for each one of these. So I'm going to go through all of my 10-inch and 8-inch lengths, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, creating that teardrop shape. And now when I attach it to my wreath frame, I'm going to figure out where I want my cluster of ribbons, let's say. And I'm starting off with the 10-inch ribbon, and I'm laying them down just by using my glue gun into like a star shape. And this is going to create kind of a lazy man bow. So if you have troubles making bows or anything like that, you can use this method, and it turns out really, really well, I think. What do you guys think of this little method? It's kind of fun, it's kind of cute, and it's really easy to do. You don't have to mess around with trying to make a bow. And now I'm going to attach those 8-inch pieces. So I have my 10-inch at the lower portion, and then on top of that I have my 8-inch pieces. And I do have some left over once I put these 8-inch pieces down, so I'm just going to save them and put them on elsewhere as well. You can see this one here I'm putting off to the side, just creating a nice full little bow. And I'm going to put this one on the other side. And I do come in with that last piece eventually and glue that one down as well. And here is where our cannoli comes in, or a little tube. This is our 4-inch piece, and I'm just going to put that right in the center and then add that one last remaining piece right there at the bottom just to fill everything in. And then we've created our little lazy man bow. How cute is this? I love all these colors and different ribbons mixed together. It looks good. And here I'm going to attach these heart picks. They're just kind of glittery hearts. These are come from the dollar store. And I'm going to put some glue on the end and then stick them all the way surrounding the little bow that we just created. It adds a little bit of interest and a little bit of glitter, and what's wrong with that, right? And once I'm done, it is all complete, and now I'm ready to assemble my wreath. Look at that bow. Here we go. I have my 2 pieces all ready to go, and I'm just going to figure out where I want to attach these 2. So I figure out where I'm going to attach them, and then I apply a lot of hot glue on that top wreath, just right at the bottom, and that's going to secure the 2 together. But what I wanted to do is make sure that it doesn't move anywhere. Let's put it that way. The glue is fine enough, but I decide I'm going to just add a little bit of a pipe cleaner, feed it through, and secure those 2 wreath forms together, such that they don't move anywhere and that they're all nice and secured. So once I twist that pipe cleaner around, I'm going to cut off the end and then add a little hot glue at the bottom, let it dry, and then boom, here we go. We have our finished Valentine's Day wreath. Nice and bright with those reds, whites, and pinks along with those glittery heart picks. I just love how this turned out, and I hope you did as well. Thank you so much for watching and joining me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for joining me today. Take care. Bye for now.